The matter chop hot.
Asemene diloto. Hey!
Aye.
Welcome, everybody. This is Roland's Report, and I know when we touch down like this, then you know real information is about to hit you. If you're listening, wherever you're doing the listening from, or wherever you're doing the watching from, if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and also share this content with other people. Let them also enjoy. Today, we have very interesting topics on our table today, of which I would want us to share. And you know I do this with you, so the comment section is always designed for you to also give your view or share whatever you think about the topics that we are going to discuss today. Looks like in my first story, the Afrobeat story in terms of originators, contributors, and everything, looks like we are still not done yet with it. If you think the conversation is over now, everything has been drafted, the profiling has been done. And yes, everybody knows when it comes to Afrobeats, Nigeria is on top and all that. Looks like lots of conversation have risen out of some of these happenings, and I would want us to share. I would want to even share with you. Now, there's one man, Samuel Darlington Omokape, who is a Nigerian and he is popularly known as Smile Baba. That is how he is popularly known in Ghana. Has brought out another conversation as far as the Afrobeat and the between Ghana and Nigeria conversation is concerned. And this time, he wrote a very long letter and he posted it on Facebook. Now, let's go into the letter that he posted on Facebook. He said, just finished listening to Fefe Nefe, a song recorded by TikTok featuring Tony Tatwila, amongst other great hits by Nigerians and Ghanaians. If you compare songs produced at the time, you realize that the Ghanaian music scene was more matured in terms of production and even video quality. Nigerians should be thankful that my bosses Kenny Ogungbe, GCOB, and Dayo Adeneye, founders and owners of Kenny's Music, invested and believe in Nigerian music and culture that is now known as Afrobeat. My opinion, I think Afrobeat should be co-owned or claimed by Ghana and Nigeria, with Ghana as majority shareholder looking at the input of the likes of VIP, TikTok, etc., all blazing on Nigerian radio and TV stations at the time with the help of Kenny Music. Strategically, Nigerian music started gaining more grounds in Ghana through my syndicated radio and TV show, Small Time Africa, on major platforms, GH1 TV, Visat1 TV, Vibe FM, Plus FM, etc. Mind you, my show on those platforms didn't air for free. I was paying for airtime. At the time, I had African top 5, and most of the time, my team and I placed the number songs in Nigeria as number 1 in Ghana just to promote Nigerian music, which really helped the Afrobeat movement. In all, Afrobeat should be co-owned by Ghana and Nigeria. Kudos to the Play Ghana team for taking the movement to Nigeria. But again, you must be ready to invest as myself and my team did back in the days. It is not just talk. It is not just talk about it. You must invest and push it. Ghana has what it takes with the likes of Kamido, Kim Promise, Stonebwoy, Kiddy, etc. Those boys should be making millions from shows in Nigeria every weekend and competing with the boys on the streets of Lagos. Abuja, just like VIP and TikTok, were rocking the airwaves in Lagos back in the days. Yours truly, Smile Baba. And he added a very beautiful picture of himself to it. I don't know what you think about this conversation, but some people also think that this conversation is long overdue. I mean, there are so many things that so many people have said with regards to originators of Afrobeat, who contributed what, who contributed that. For Smile Baba, he is one of the people who championed Nigerian music in Ghana. That's one, there is no doubt about it. In fact, he is a very known broadcaster in our space that if you should ask anybody, especially during the hip life days, nobody will tell you they didn't know about Smile Baba. He would literally shove Nigerian stuff in your throat for you to swallow, whether you like it or not. And that is what the man is saying. This is coming from the horse's own mouth. Should we take what he is saying? Because some people are also of the view that when it comes to Afrobeat, yes, Ghana and Nigeria have shares in them, but now the majority shareholder is Nigerian. Should we take this? And this is rather coming from a Nigerian, if you ask me. And I think it is something that some of my Ghanaian brothers would be very happy about, whilst others would also not be happy about. I don't know what you think, but you can also share your views in the comment section. Let's have a conversation as far as who should be the majority shareholder when it comes to Afrobeats in our space is concerned. Should it be Ghana? Should it be Nigeria? Now, the conversation of, okay, other people came to add their bit, I think it's long overdue. Now, it is between Ghana and Nigeria. Who deserves more commendation as far as the Afrobeat conversation is concerned? That is my first story. Let's go into the second story. Our very own rap singer, that is a dancehall singer and a musician, Epixode, is also in the news. Captured on myjoyonline.com, he says, I am open to composing campaign songs for political parties. And this is coming from our very own Epixode. The story says, dancehall artist Epixode has expressed his willingness to create campaign songs for any political party that approaches him. According to the musician, he will not hesitate to take such an offer regardless of the polarized nature of Ghanaian politics. However, Epixode said he will reserve the right to compose the song devoid of interference from the political party. He indicated that he would only engage in projects that promote and inspire hope in the Ghanaian populace, not necessarily politics. Speaking on Joy Prime Celeb Days, the dancehall artist said there are disadvantages, but it is work, and added that it is only this part of the world that celebrities are at risk for making their political affiliations public. This is a quote coming from Epixode. He says, but if a political party comes to me for an anthem, knowing that the message is positive, I would do it, not to give the people hope and later be disappointed. This is what is coming from Epixode. Yes, we all know we are in a political season. In fact, this is a political year, an election year for that matter. And most of the time when it is election year, we see our musicians, some being sorted out from these political parties to tell people where they should vote or who they should vote for. Because these people are popular, their DMs and phones are always buzzing from political calls. Now, whatever the outcome may be, should the government be able to deliver or not to deliver, one way or the other, some of these popular people, that is entertainers, are always being bashed and held accountable for some of the actions of even the political parties that they campaign for. Because of this, so many people, especially popular people, have refrained from campaigning for political parties. In fact, left to them alone, they would not even do it. Recently, we saw a tall list from the New Patriotic Party of entertainers or people that they picked in the entertainment industry that they think they are going to represent them or give them ideas as far as even writing their manifesto is concerned. Now, in other stories or in other jurisdictions, Epixode, who is also a musician in the space and a very good musician as that, is also saying that if a political party approaches him today, he will see it as business. He is not going to back down. In fact, this is his daily work. Just like a banker would go to work, dress, wear his tie, go and sit in the bank and take an NPP man's money, take an NDC man's money, he would also do it. But I ask myself, can a single musician, so far, it is just some few people that we've seen that they've been able to stand on these two giant platforms. That is the NPP and the NDC. And one of them is Shatawale. He campaigned for, he performed on the platform of NPP and also performed on the platform of NDC. Now, how would this turn out for other people? Because we know even somebody like Kwame was named in the NPP list, and he came out to say that he has not been contacted or he has not even accepted fully and all that. So I ask myself, okay, how will somebody like Epixode deal with some of these things? Is he going to do for both? Is he going to do for only one party? How would you advise Epixode approach some of these things as far as political conversations are concerned? Because, like he said, there are so many people who do not understand how these political things work as far as even work is concerned for these celebrities. So, how would you advise Epixode to go about it? Should he just campaign for one party and leave the other, or he should do strictly business? Anybody that will come, he will do it. Somebody that has been very instrumental in doing anthems for political parties is Nasi. Again, man has been able to do for NPP, man has been able to do for NDC. Most of the popular songs, as far as these political anthems are concerned, Nasi has played an integral part of some of these conversations. I don't know what you think. What advice would you give to some of our people as far as this conversation is concerned? The first story was the Afrobeat story. Ghana, Nigeria, who owns the majority share as far as the Afrobeat conversation is over. Now, the second story is Epixode also into politics or entering into the political realm to campaign for them. What advice would you give to Epixode as far as the whole conversation and how people see celebrities who campaign for political parties or even do anthems for political parties are concerned? Should he be scared? Should he have the courage and say, hey, this is business, I'm just going to take money? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Whatever it is, the next episode, I am hoping that I would have more comments so I will read them out so we can all be interactive and enjoy. My name is Roland. This has been Roland Report. If you enjoyed this, just give me thumbs up on the like button and don't forget to subscribe and share this content with other people. This has been my simple podcast. Yes, I know in between I'll be sharing some videos, tidbits and all that with my face and everything. But as to how or as to when some of these stories come, hot. Trust me to deliver and give it to you like that. So share your views, share whatever you think about the topics that we discussed today, and we will meet on the next episode. Stay safe. Bye-bye.